どうもメガロです。スチールライジング続きやっていこうと思います。もうね終盤まで来てるんだけど、1個だけこのコベット伯爵夫人ってやつを前回見つけられなかったので、この人を探しに行こうかなと。散々探したけどね、前回普通に多分見逃してると思うんだよね。ここ通れないでしょ。はいはい、間当たってる。オッケー、上行けるね。どこだ。いや違うか。防御力アップを先にやる。オッケー。あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い。死んじゃう死んじゃう。動けない。ふう、回転。死んじゃうよこれ。危ない危ない危ない危ない危なっ。毎回ここの上から行ってるんだけど、この向こう側なんだよね。ここまでは前回まで来れてんだけど、痛い痛い痛い痛い、燃えてます。死ぬ可能性ない。早い。ここから先なんだよな。こっち側じゃないのかもね。もう土台ここの向こう反対側に出たい。あの柵の向こうにコベット夫人がいるんだけどね。行き方わかんないんだよな。この上あこれだわ。ここ来てないわ。あー自爆。オッケーオッケー、強すぎる。どうした。
We're not gonna just leave her there. She'll be eaten by rats.
What would you have us do? Are you willing to risk your life just to go bury her?
埋める？
Absolutely not. But still, what a sorry sight.
噂好き。
The day has passed and I can still hear her cries. It was blood-curdling.
Who could be so cowardly as to attack a half-crazed woman?
Oh, I'd wager that it was a stranger I saw hanging around here for 2 days.
Oh yeah, I remember. A sort of strong man with a pockmarked face.
アバタ顔ってどんなやつだ。
Frightening face, really.
He was asking about the Countess.
あ、伯爵夫人のこと言ってるな。
And his assistant, the brute. But I knew how to hold my tongue. You know me.
But the cutthroat must have succeeded in the end. God knows how he tricked the Countess into letting him in.
That's true. Our Countess was a highly suspicious woman. But why did he want to harm her?
No doubt it was because of those old rumors. As crazy and
結
poor as
局
she
じゃあ
was,
伯爵夫人死んじゃってんの
small
か。
treasure hidden under her bed.
ベッドの下に隠してる。
All the remains of her aristocratic life, it seems.
どこぞの誰かがここに放置してったせいで。これか。あらー、死んじゃってるわ。
Corvée. Thing. Of an automat. No doubt. Terrible news to Monsieur de Mirabeau.
放置されてやられちゃったんだな。母親の身に何が起こったのか伝える。 また鍵爪。これより強い鍵爪じゃないと思うな。しかも盾か。盾いらないんですよね。OK。これで、あと帰るだけだ。ミラボーに伝えに行くか。嫌な仕事。でもサイドクエストこれで全て終わった。いいとこの上。サイドクエストやってもね、エッセンスとか全然もらえないんだよな。ミラボーさん、ミラボーさん。あれミラボーどこだっけ？この人だ。コベット伯爵夫人の末路について。
Unfortunately, I come bearing sad news.
Go on, Aegis. There is no need to spare me. This is about my mother, isn't it?
Indeed. The Countess is no longer of this world.
Yes, yes. It was to be feared. I knew she was lost a long time ago. The poor woman. At last she has been delivered from the madness that drove her into the gutter.
It gets worse.
Worse, you say?
Your mother did not die of poverty. She was killed.
Murdered? No. No, my father. The rabid dog made good on his threat. May he roast in the fires of hell for all eternity. As for you, Bishop, do you finally understand the man's true nature? How much longer will you protect this demon?
I share your grief, Monsieur de Mirabeau,
ほっ
but the
といた
secrets
く
of
せにすげえ言うなこいつ。
You sanctimonious bigot! Is it not enough for you to serve the people absurd fables that condemn them to ignorance? Must you also submit to the whims of a malicious old brute? The scourge of his own family? Speak! Speak now, or so help me, I will send you to meet your maker.
Please, Monsieur, let us not get carried away. Out of respect for your grief, and given the extraordinary circumstances, I consent to enlighten you.
I am listening, Monseigneur.
I admit that your father is an unusual person, inhabited by an anger whose source is undetermined. He blamed you, your sister, and your poor mother for all of his misfortunes. I stayed by his bedside an entire night. I preached about mercy and the example of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ha! That must have gone over well.
Do not mock me, Monsieur de Mirabeau. At dawn, I finally got Monsieur le Marquis to see the error of his ways. Before God, he extended forgiveness to all those he had previously condemned.
However, he did not give up his plans for revenge. The fate reserved for my mother is proof of this.
In fact, Monsieur, he did. He even gave me a leather wallet containing, in his words, the instrument of your punishment. He asked me to dispose of it. Unfortunately, your mother's fate was already sealed. Orders had been given. There was nothing more that could be done. The poor soul. He was in tears, his body racked with sobs.
My heart breaks to hear it. What was in the wallet?
I don't know, Monsieur. I did not open it.
In that case, I ask you to give it to me now.
I cannot, Monsieur. When I was captured, the wallet fell into the hands of the Comte de Cagliostro.
Nom de nom, Aegis. Do you realize what this means? This wallet contains my father's sentences for his children. Me, of course, but also my sister, the Marquise de Cabri. You must find it at all costs. Our fate is in your
自分で何にもやんねえなこいつ
Cagliostro
は。
must have put it in a safe place. Somewhere known only to him.
The Marquise de Capri, dites-vous?
Yes, that is my sister Louise's title.
Fortune favors you today. It so
あ、俺持
happens
って
that
ん
I
の？
already have this wallet. It was in a
いつの間に？
secret workshop by the Tuileries. where the Count conducts his sinister experiments.
Oh, how fortunate. What does it contain?
2 envelopes addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. One of them had this letter in it. It concerns your sister, the Marquise de Capri.
Let's see. A lettre de cachet signed by my father. He gave orders to have my sister locked up in a convent. His unique variety of fatherly love is unmistakable. What was in the second envelope?
It is empty.
Empty? Mon Dieu. You don't have to be a genius to guess that it contained a similar document. This time concerning myself. If the envelope was empty, it means that this letter has already been delivered to its recipient. By Cagliostro, no doubt. The monster must have felt a perverse sense of joy as he devoured its contents. Aegis, you must retrieve this letter at all costs. If the Lieutenant General attaches a seal and gives it to his underlings at the Châtelet, I am done for.
Where does this Lieutenant General reside?
Right by the fortress. He's a dutiful man and prides himself on never straying too far from it. Please hurry, I beg of you.
封印状を回収。増えちゃったな。封印状。またあの砦まで行ってこないといけないのか。母親を貧民街にほっぽっといて死んだら文句言うんだな。いや、シテ島でいいのか。シテ島に移動。よく川カバーもう持ってたな、俺。ねえ、封印場まで140メーター。この敵倒しても大してもらえないんだよな。200。ここの右かな。あっさりいけそう。ここだ。はい。封印場、その下か。君一人だっけ？オッケー。危ねえな、おい。よし。他に誰かいますか？いましたね。こいつ一番苦手。さよなら。この中がまだいる。3発目か。来た。キュロットとカバンじゃない、靴だね。どれだ？これかな？火炎耐性上がるだけか。いいかな。
Here is the lettre de cachet that had Monsieur de Mirabeau so terrified. I shall deliver it to him shortly.
貴殿に私の息子であるミラボー伯爵オノレ・カブリエル・ド・リケティを番宣の力を移送するよ。収監先は必ず以前と同じ独房で、かつ終身刑に服させるようお願い申し上げます。このフラチの男は王国の礎たる道義に対して目に余るような侮辱を続け、誇り高きリケティ族の加盟に泥を塗ったのです。名前がいちいち難しい。コルドリエ修道院へ戻る。キャリッチがなくなっちゃうな。はい。あれ？これでラストだろう。晴れてベルサイユ行けるわ。これで。やっと。 今のが何の役に立つんだろうな。ミラボー持ってきたよ。
Citoyen
ミラボーさん。
Here is the letter sent by your father to the Lieutenant General de Police. You were right.
Mon Dieu. So this is what the cur had in store for me. A new lettre de cachet with a royal seal. He sentenced me to spend the rest of my days in the Chateau de Vincennes, to return to the cell where he had me locked up 12 years ago. Those 10 square feet where I lay at death's door for 42 months on end. 14 seasons, spent with chattering teeth, coughing up a bucket full of bile and blood every day.
死虐癖について。
Your own father had you thrown in jail.
Alas, such is the sad truth.
What crime did he hold you to be guilty of?
He disapproved of the follies of the young man I was back then, and my love for a certain someone. A woman whom an unjust law kept me apart from. I was free and besotted with happiness ages. And that was a crime in the eyes of my father, the Marquis. I sullied the Mirabeau name, so he felt it necessary to steal my youth and clap his wayward son in irons.
What does this letter matter in the face of the mortal peril that hangs over all the king's enemies?
You must put yourself in my shoes to understand. If the king wins this war, he will send all the brave men here to the scaffold, and I am certain they will climb the steps with their heads held high. But if you hadn't taken that letter, I would have suffered a far darker fate. Louis the Mad would have made it his duty to respect my father's last wishes, but I would rather die, whether a hero or a coward, than return to Vincennes. There is no worse hell on earth than that infernal dungeon.
Was there no trial?
One would imagine. Those damned lettres de cachet. For centuries, a powerful man, whether a king or a father, needs simply put pen to paper, and an innocent man is thrown into prison. The poor soul sees neither judge nor lawyer. In the space of an hour, he moves from the light into darkness, and his cries for help fall futilely on the cold stone of the dungeon walls. I am just one of many victims, whose ranks range from the most famous to the most lowly, from Voltaire and Diderot to the unfortunate children whose dark fates will never be known. In any case, I must now express my eternal gratitude, even though no words, no matter how eloquent, can express its depth. I owe everything to you, Aegis. You, who've broken my chains forever. Whatever happens now, I will be free to live or die for the nation. As for the Marquis de Mirabeau, that criminal whom misfortune chose as my father, let us consider him dead, shall we? Let him choke on loneliness and regret, once and for all.
1000しかもらえない。結構かかったのにな。さあ、これでサイドクエストはもうないね。この2つはモンマルトル採石場のとこ行ってもなかったんだよね。ベルサイユに行っていいのかな。アップグレードできちゃう。火力上げていきます。もうないね。ここだけど出てこないんだよな、サブクエ。ということで行っちゃおう。メインクエストベルサイユ。進行中のサイドクエストを完了することは不可能となります。はい。追加コンテンツを開始。追加コンテンツなのこれ。
Here we are, Versailles.
ベルサイ。
A burning inside me.
広いな。
Force that compels me to make my way into the heart
うわ
of
ー、
the
腐って
palace.
やがる。
Athenaius.
右から見ていこうか。出てくるやつは一緒です。2回。 こ登れるな。他怪しい。いない。上行ってみるか。ここを通ると庭園に入れるらしい。あれ、こっちが正規ルートかな。正規ルートじゃない方行きたい。2人先に縦持ちから。いていていて、見えない。よし。左側は行けるところなさそうだな。あ、行けないね。これなんだ。故障している。これメインゲート開くためのレバーが必要だな。いたの君。あらーん、当たってるぜ味方に。かわいそうに。危ね。火炎属性を駆除してそれを出す前に終わる。あつやつやつやつ。だけか。左側行けそう。ワンちゃん。はいでバリスタが。はい。パリーの動き。旧型はもう90個ある。この上どうやって行きゃいいんだろうな。向こう側から行かないと。ワンちゃんもう一体いたな。向こうのエリアから来ないと取れないね。ちょっと待って。OK。この上は無理だね。届かない。届かないけどどっから行きゃいいんだろうね。反対側からか。何もいない。チェックポイント。エッセンス残ってたっけな。2000。うわ、さっきから拾ったのこれか。1個250。なんでこんなしょぼいのがラストダンジョンに落ちてんだ。あれ行き止まっちゃったな。こっちか。サイコメトリー。
You've come back to us.
マリー・アントワネット。
My child. My sweet child. It's all right, my queen. He stopped shouting. The doctors are with him. When will they let me hold him? Don't worry. I'm sure that...
Oh, look! He's moving! My son! Oh, my son! Grâce à Dieu! We've done it!
口調おかしいな。ルイ16世。
Gabrielle! Yes, my queen, he has been saved! Praise be to the good Dr. Lemonnier!
何
What's going on, Gabrielle?
Dia! Stand back, Your Majesty!
何
Everyone! Hear my voice!
My child!
すごい動きしたな、アントワネット。
Oh, mon Dieu! What on earth? Your Hurry up and close that door.
Decoras, let me see him.
No, madame. It is over.
You must go to Versailles.
No, my son. My darling angel.
何なんだ。何なんだ。めちゃめちゃ叫んでたけど。あと俺はどこに行きゃいい？行き止まりなんだよね。ここの上？ここの上だ。難しい。はい。で、さっきの上側に出た。よっ、うっそじゃん。どうもこんにちは。さようなら。はい。で、飛び越えられると。違う。違うんすよ。また250のやつ。マジでいらないな。ボスケ・デュ・ミディ。バリスタ。はい、じゃあ。ナイスフルスイング。死んじゃうよ。ハバーン。やっちまったな。よし。こいつのフルスイングすげえんだよな。判定が真後ろまである。あとうなだれてる子2人。ワンダウン。ツーダウン。ここはショートカットだね。いるねワンちゃん。なんで聞こえようが関係ないけど。反対側に落ちてんな。あらー。これ開く？開かない。ありーん。オッケー。生きてますよね。そんな気したよ。 ここは何にもないね。ピクニックした後。荒ぶってんな。でショートカット開けて、誰かいますか？
Is it the end of
シ
this
ョート
path?
リアノン宮殿。
Get to it. I'll have to enter the labyrinth.
迷路を通るしかない。一気に行くとこ増えたな。ここは開かないね。これか迷路。迷路ってことじゃないな。王太子の迷宮。3体。よし、あと1体。相手にならん。またショートカットあんな。ちょっとマリー・アントワネットのサイコメトリーは全部取りたいところだね。息子の後が気になる。その後3回目ナイスで入り組んでんね。迷路だわ。迷路攻略するときは壁に手をついて動いてりゃいずれつく。で革命の霊魂が出てきたね。下行っちゃう。下行っちゃいますか。貯水槽っていうか下水道だけどね。もう上上がれる。じゃあまたショートカット。遠距離がいたがいで。どっから出てきたんだこいつ。わからん。わかんなくなってきた。とりあえずショートカット開けて真ん中にホワホワくんがいるね。雑魚敵もいたのか。こっちまでおいで。オッケーオッケー。まだいるだろう。チェックポイントあるやん。もういないな。やってしまう。戻っておいで。俺の稼働率。さよなら。スタビライザーなんじゃそりゃ。 てチェックポイント解放しよう。39000溜まってるな。でもまあ敵が復活しちゃうからいいや。貯めとこう。ここそんだけ？こっちに抜けるためだけの。ボスケアポロン。ここ入ったら死んじゃうな。この水。あ、またあった。
Our plan is foolproof. Monsieur Cléry will be waiting for you at Gros Caillou at the appointed time. But I warn you, do not be late.
Don't worry, monsieur. I will not fail you.
Very well. As for the rest, everything is explained in this letter. Mesdames, the die is cast. In a week, God willing, you will be in Vienna, and the children under the Emperor's protection.
Quiet, someone is coming. Monsieur, you must leave. Your Grace. Monsieur,
顔色悪い
do
な。
we owe this honor?
Mesdames, we are in grave danger. In Paris, the people are up in arms. I've been informed that the rebels are marching on the palace.
What do you mean?
There is no need to be alarmed. You are to be taken to Saint-Cloud and placed under competent protection. Have your people prepare your things. You will leave Versailles in an hour.
Good heavens, my queen. How will I get to the children? Oh, mon Dieu. All is lost.
だいぶ飛んだな。あの息子が叫んでる直後がどうなったか知りたいんだけどな。絶対取り逃してると思うな。さっき開かない扉の先に1個あったんだよね。あれ、迷路の中、あれアントネットいるじゃん。ラファイエットも一緒にいるな。ラプリュスとフランキスか。斧だな。ラブリュスとフラン、また盾。盾いらんて。
Bon sang, Aegis! Here you are at last. You've come at just the right time. Madame, go and find the children. We must get going.
No, no. We can't. I can't.
The children here? At the Petit Trianon?
Yes, they are upstairs in the Queen's room.
General, you and I both know what is coming. You must take them to safety post-haste.
No, I will not leave without Gabrielle.
Madame de Polignac, what happened to her?
Something strange is going on here. The automats will not come
カ
within
ッ
100
パス
paces.
ス以内。どうそれ距離どんぐらいよ。
He wants to protect his family from his own automats.
Sadly, Gabrielle got it into her head to explore the area to gauge the size of the enemy forces.
なんでそんなことすんの？
She left so heedlessly that she was captured before our eyes and we couldn't do anything to help her.
Where did the automats take her?
They went towards the palace.
Run and get the children. They must not remain at Versailles any longer.
Have no fear, Madame. I will take you to a place where all three of you will be safe.
I will help Madame de Polignac.
Dieu te vienne en aide. You are her only hope.
Don't delay, Aegis. Our companions are ready to take the palace as soon as you have destroyed its protectors. I will join you when I have fulfilled my commitment to Her Majesty.
シャトーの鍵。大理石の中庭にいるオートマタを倒す。ここのこと？どっちにしろレバー手に入れたらスタート地点戻るから、そしたらもう一個探しに行こうかな。
Something has changed.
何か変化が起きた。
Into the Queen.
向側にもいいのか。ここ落ちたらやばい。あの上にはどっからだ。こっち側から行けない。来てたの。先に遠距離からいってーいい腕だ。あげい。さあ、あとバリスタだけだ。ラスト余裕です。で、メインゲート開かないので左側に行けるとこありましたね。いいとこだな。いったー、痛い痛い痛い痛い。燃えてます。あばす。死んじゃう。また OK。 ラスト終鉄とかもういらんぜよ。装備品かな。いらない。マジでいらない。ああ、これだ。取り逃してなかったな。だいぶ戻ったかな、話的には。まだ何も起きてなさそうだな、ここでは。
Key, Adonais. The key.
I gave it to you earlier. Please, it's no matter. Once again, we were treated to a charming show.
Oh, it was much more than that, Monsieur de vaucon son. This automat is a masterpiece. A mechanical marvel. It could do much more than dance, ne croyez-vous pas?
はいせい。全部取れたのかな。全部取れたのはいいんだけど、どこに行けば。どこに行けばいいんだ。中入れないし、上に登るところもない。扉は開かない。そっち側じゃない。ってなっても他行くとこないよな。大理石の中にありるオートマタ。あそこ通れるようになってるわ。はい。 よし。うわ、いるねここ。すげえ数いるじゃん。銅像だったやつらが動き出したのか。さあおいでこっちまで。はいバッサー。はい、危なかったな。もらった鍵でどこ開けんだろうな。はい、はい、痛い痛い痛い痛い。ちょっと待った。痛いですね。もう痛い痛い痛い。まあやるね。いい盾持ってんじゃん。裏にもいる。もうどっこいで俺の稼働力。オーケー。あとワンちゃん2体。ワンダウンツーダウン。んでここが開く。シャトーの鍵オープン。なんだあのでけえのは。あれ動くのか。いやロックオンできないね。チェックポイント来た。ここのはいいね。レベル上げちゃおう。ここまで来たら体力は初期値のままでいいや。すべてを火力へ。でこれは反対側からでした。中庭のってここのかな。でけえのが2体。裏取れそうだな。速攻です。さよなら。あいつは真正面からでいいや。上がってきたまえ。終わりでワンちゃんいたの。これでクリアだけどこっちか。めっちゃ順調だな。何も問題ない。いろんなところでピクニックした後あんな。こここの後ろ行けちゃう。行けちゃうけど、わあここ広いな。こういうだだっ広いとこ迷っちゃうんだよな俺。一体じゃない。いやすごい動き。ここは劇場だね。お芝居見たりするとこじゃない。 広い。盛大にアイテム取り逃してそう。自爆します。モジュールの鍵もいらないんだよな。最大強化以上にすげえあるな、モジュールの鍵は。音質。守ってるねみんな。はい、どこ撃ってんだ。終わり。で後ろ取れるね。はい。こっち側からはいけないか。無理やりいける。あ、いけない。見えない壁がある。全然食らわないな。パリー。でこの真ん中伝って反対側行けってことが。はいはい。ウッソン大丈夫。 OK。 あー嘘だ。あーマジかよ。稼働率。中庭のってドイツのこと言ってんだろうな。もう倒した扱いかな俺。でショートカットつながった。サイコメトリー。
Madame, the estate's general brandished the threat of rebellion. There is plotting afoot. They are stirring up the populace. Worse, they are making pacts. A number of representatives of the nobility and the clergy have taken up the cause of the Third Estate. As for my army, there is not a man among them I can trust. That is why I have made new arrangements for you. From now on, the Swiss Guard will no longer be protecting you.
Then who will, my love?
Take a look for yourself. Be assured you are in sturdier hands.
それが俺か。
Whatever do you mean? Isn't that
アイギスじゃない。
Monsieur Vaucanson's done?
髪型違う。
Appearances can be deceiving, mesdames. The Count has made extraordinary improvements to this automat.
Aegis, this is Her Majesty the Queen. You are now to serve her. Make sure no harm comes to her and obey the orders she will give you.
Madame, I
喋
am
った。
at
っ
your service.
てことはアテナイスが中に入ってるねもう。
Speak. This makes no sense. This is sorcery.
Make no mistake, mesdames, it is science, which we owe to the work of the Count, and which will soon be made known to the entire world.
時計職人の鍵。中にはこの方向。アルムヒロッパ。何個あんだサイコメトリーは。さっきのトロフィーは何だったんだ。動く、これ動かないね。これ戻ってきたかな。戻ってきたね。もう直せんのかな。手です。前蹴り手です。はい。直せないな。ってことはあれどうしたらいいんだ俺。俺取り逃してんな。なんか取り逃している可能性があるのはさっきのでかい広場突っ切った時じゃないかな。どっかにレバーの部品が置いてあるはず。この下行っても意味なかったよね。多分ここさっき突っ切っちゃったから全然探索できてない。いいけど何にもないな。ここか本当に。何もしてないのに自爆したの。あ、いやーでもここからはもう知ってるな。あれどこだ。こういうノーマルなアイテムじゃないと思うんだよね。あ、ラボアジエだ。回復量増加か。もはやいらないけどな。体力上げてないし。あれこれ同じとこだな。レバーどこだ。この下行ってないね。この先かな。あ、行ってるわ。普通に温室だこれ。どこだろう。あのレバー直さないと進めないんだが。いらない。オリハルコンでもない。あと取り逃してないと思うんだよな。 これでぐるっと一周してきたわけでしょ。あ、これか。なんで見逃したのこれ。全然気づいてなかったぞ1回目。修理。対外用のレバー必要だったか今。さあ中庭の、おおすごいな。中庭のオートマタどれだ。これこういった先だね。あ、いった。オートカリオストロ、やっと会えたな。ずいぶん小型だな。おお、上がってきたわい。ビーム。何それ。いやすごいじゃん。凍らせんの無理だな。燃やすのも無理か。あーこれ属性効かないこいつで。ズドンが来て属性いらないな。ノーマルの攻撃でチャンス。誰が来る。特に大丈夫。早いじゃん。当たってないけど。俺終わるな。あ、さよなら。弱い。めちゃめちゃ弱かったな。これポリニャック夫人だね。この人寝言言ってなかったな。
You struggle in vain, dancer. You're not long for this world.
逃げた。よう王様。
Oh, see how the Aegis turns against its master.
セリフ入ってない。セリフ入ってないな。
I am quite happy to concede this point, but what about the Count? Have you forgotten that he gave you life and whispered the order that animates you? Look how he runs, the coward. Do you understand what he has in mind? La pauvre enfant, sleeping so sweetly, she won't be dreaming for long now.
Croissant! Athenaius! Don't move!
The time has come to set you free, Aegis. This whore's soul has poisoned your
これ抜かれたら動けなくなる。
Adieu, sad puppet.
あ、やめろ。遅かった。意外と動き遅かったわ。
I don't want to die.
Athenais. The sun is rising, and you have slept for far too long. The beauty of this world longs for you, just as you long for its light. For you are like the flowers that open in the morning. I know you, mon ami. We loved each other. Vous en souvient-il? You gave me your heart. So please, let me give you mine today. Vivez heureuse, Athenais. For it is happily that I leave this world.
This way, monsieur.
え、もう起こしちゃう？カリオストロはほっとくの？わ、終わったくさいな。あれラスボスだったん？
Monsieur,
あ、終わったな。終わりましたね。
it is now up to us to wield his scepter. In this trying time, crucial decisions must be made without delay.
First and foremost, we must take back Paris.
And how do we do that, mon Dieu? There are automats everywhere, and they are constantly regenerated by their crimes.
We have the king. Cagliostro has fled, but he is leaving a trail of blood. I doubt he will survive his injuries. As a result, the automats are left to their own devices, with no one to give them orders and no reinforcements. And since I'm sure that Parisians will no longer venture out into the streets, the machines will soon have no more souls to harvest. Sooner or later they will no longer be able to move and, par la grâce de Dieu, will become inanimate objects again. It's a matter of days, weeks at most.
Mais ensuite, once peace has been restored, what of the kingdom?
This is indeed a crucial issue. Leaving the nation without a government would expose it to the greatest danger.
Worse, it would condemn it to civil war.
Eh bien quoi, monsieur? Can you not govern together?
Unfortunately, the disagreements that divide our assembly run far too deep. That which we can agree is that we have been given a chance to choose the person who shall succeed the tyrant.
I believe I am the person who is best suited to exercise power. Of course, I will only hold office for as long as it takes to set up a new assembly and a government of the people. For the French will no longer tolerate a king. We can be sure of that.
Are you joking? What have you done that would convince us to let you take down the monarchy?
Answer, Monsieur de Robespierre. You have our full attention.
Everyone here knows that I have the fortune that Monsieur Necker was kind enough to leave us. My conduct convinced Aegis to entrust it to me.
Do you think we are prepared to let a simple representative from Artois squander this treasure as he pleases?
I promise to use every cent of it to help the nation recover. Do you doubt my word?
No, I wouldn't dare. Oh, Maximilien I, man of great virtue.
Go on, Monsieur de Robespierre.
I flatter myself that while I have no personal fortune, I possess the greatest treasure of all, the support of the people, and the ability to convince those who are in error.
Yes, I can attest to that. Maximilian is a just and virtuous man if ever there was one. Though I have always sought moderation and pragmatism, I now agree with him that in the case of abolition, principle must come first.
You know that I share your views on emancipation. It is astonishing that I am never given credit.
Monsieur, I rest my case.
Very well. We must now make our decision. I pray that each of us shall respect this decision and set aside our personal interests for the sake of peace and the common good. Who among you approves the appointment of Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre?
Ah, 王様ギロチン送りなんだね。
The National Convention welcomes Citoyen Robespierre, Consul of the Republic.
Citoyen Louis de Bourbon, former King of France, in the name of the French people, in light of the innumerable crimes of which you have been found guilty, the members of the National Convention, meeting as an extraordinary court, have voted to sentence you to death. The sentence will be carried out on the hour. Now that justice has been done, the nation is ready to hear your last words.
My loyal subjects, since you must lead a lamb to the altar, since you must offer a sacrifice to this new France that you intend to found, I will be that sacrifice. How dreadful this world is, where beauty is doomed to fade and flesh decays. I found no consolation in this world. I vainly thought I was giving our souls the gift of immortality beyond our mortal bodies. The Grim Reaper was my sworn enemy. Influenced by the most awful of men, I believed that the genius of machinery could overcome death itself. Alas, I have lost this fight, and am branded with the mark of murderer. Life, even more than the crown, was heavy for me to bear. I have suffered too long under the thumb of nature, which I despised. As a child, I saw my older brother die. I lost my father in the prime of his life, and then my mother, who was even younger. My beloved daughter did not live a year. As for my son, the first of my heirs, I unknowingly gave him to drink from a poisoned cup. I mourn the death of these poor souls daily. My death will not unite us, of this I am certain. For I, in my misery, have lost the support of my faith. Sir Executioner, lay me down on this board, Vatu. I will sleep now. Sleep at last, and not to dream.
早い1時間。バイバイ王様。終わった弱かったなラスト。カリオストロ逃げっぱなしなんだ。多分死んだだろうエンドなんだ。あ、そう。多分 DLC か2に引っ張りたいんだろうな。これ多分飛ばしたら2周目なんじゃない？敵が強化されて。終わっちゃったかな。初見さん、こんにちは。小島さんね。これ多分2周目でしょ。 あ、嘘。2周目ないんだ。あ、ないね。これで終わりなんだ。サブ系とか取り逃したらもう一回最初からやれよっていう感じなんだね。強気。だいぶ強気だね。まあでもちょっとあれだな、書き詰めが強すぎたな。あの武器だけ使ってラストまで圧殺できちゃうんだよね、敵を。あれだけ封印してプレイした方が面白かったかもしれない。まあ、あれで蹂躙するのも楽しかったんだけどね。まあでも死にゲーって言われてる割には全然武器によって難易度全然だな。パリオンリーで言ってたら結構難しいブルーに入ってたかもね。はい、というわけでスティールライジング以上になります。次回また別のゲームでお待ちしております。ご視聴ありがとうございました。